Alright guys, hello. It has been a while. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's good to see y'all. I hope you guys had a great holiday season. And yeah, we're just kind of going to jump into it. Sorry if you're hearing the clicky clack of my keyboard. I'm just making sure that we're actually live on my YouTube channel. Should be. I don't see why we wouldn't be, but just need to make sure real fast. It does say we are live. Let me make sure that we are actually... Yes. Yes. We are good. Cool. Alright. So anyway, we are live, and yeah. Sorry if you guys hear any wind, too. It is really windy and stormy where I'm at. Gotta love winters in Ohio. But, anywho, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit 99 prayer this morning. It's been a while since I've streamed for you guys. It's not anything, like, crazy. It's been some IRL stuff. I've just been busier, and I've been dealing with a lot more stress, and, just mentally have not been as good lately. So I've just been taking time to focus on myself a little bit more, and, you know, also privately putting in some grind on RuneScape a little bit, like, in the background. So we have jumped up a ton since the last time we streamed. I think the last time I streamed RuneScape, I had just hit 99 cooking, and I think I was base 60s in stats. Well, now we are, if you guys want to take a look here, we have hit base 80s, and we are close to hitting 2,000 total level. Just a few levels off. So I have been putting in the work. I've been doing a lot of Slayer. I've been doing just a lot of grinding. Done a little bit of Tombs of a Masket. I've done some God Wars dungeon. What else have I done? I've gotten a lot of achievement diaries done. I've got all the hards done now, because I think I was still working on those last time. I've even got a couple elites done, like I have the Lumbridge elite done, I have Mauritania elite done. So we've definitely made a good bit of progress. We got rune crafting to 80, which is huge. We've got agility now to 82, also huge. Those skills are going to take forever to train. But so here's some of the goals that we're working on this year. So I'm not saying I'm going to do this in 2024, but I am saying that I am committed to the long-term goal of maxing this account. At this point, I wasn't ever sure I was going to do it, but now that I've gotten as far as I am, I've decided that's my goal. I want to max this account out, and I would like to do Inferno at some point. As for when I do Inferno, I do have a Bofa and crystal armor, and I'm about to hit 99 prayer, as I said. I'm getting close to 99 HP. I'm actually at 96 range too, so Inferno is definitely doable at my stats and gear. But me personally, I would feel more comfortable getting a T-bow before doing it. So that's going to be part of my goals this year, is to get enough GP to eventually buy a T-bow. And then once I get that, I think we'll be really comfortable with trying Inferno out. So T-bow, maybe some Inferno grinding later this year. I don't think we're going to max by the end of the year. Depends how much I play. I do intend to play quite a bit, so I could be right on the money with that. some other goals. Some ones that are... So one goal I do want, like for some 99s, I do want to get 99 in mining, agility, and rune crafting. Or if not all three of those, then at least agility and mining before the end of the year. And the reason I want to do that is so when I do eventually max, and if I eventually do max, I don't know why I'm saying if, because I am 100% committed to doing it. It's just a matter of when at this point. So when I max, I'm sorry, by the way, it's like 6:47 in the morning. I'm pretty tired, but we're still up doing this. Anywho, so when I go to max eventually, the reason I want at least two of those skills, the like skills that are reputed to be like the slow skills to train in this game, the reason I want those maxed above everything else is because when I go to eventually max, I don't want to be sitting there with just rune crafting, mining, and agility left to max out. I don't want to leave those for last. Because, like, can you imagine you've got everything maxed out, and the only wall in your way is agility and mining? It will be torture because of the XP rates of those. So the way I'm planning out working on those is I'm going to try to get 50 to 100k XP in each one of those skills every week. 50, I say 50 to 100k. There might be a little less, there might be a little more some days, there might be a little in between some days, but that is the average that I'm hoping to go for. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do that over time, it'll eventually add up. And if the way I like to think of it is, yeah, you're only getting like 50 to 100k XP in a week of that skill. But that's 50 to 100k XP in a skill that's a pain in the ass to train that you never have to get again. So that's the way I'm going to choose to look at it. And that's how we're going to do things. You'll also notice that my total XP up here, I am now at the 120 mil mark. We hit 100 mil shortly before Christmas, or like right after Christmas, one of those two. I've made quite a bit of XP since, but I have also been grinding really, really hard. It also doesn't help that today alone, between yesterday and today, I've essentially grinded like another 6 to 7 mil XP in just taking prayer from 92 to 99. So that has also contributed to a very big jump. But yeah, so we've hit that. I think if I don't max this year, I want to aim for at least 200 mil total XP. Maybe even 250 mil. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but like baseline, I think I want to aim for 200 mil total XP by the end of the year. So that's what I'm going to stick with for now. If we get above that, great. If not, well, you know, at least I stuck to the 200 mil plan. Some other goals. We've got the collection log to 144. I'd like to get that up potentially to 200 or more. I could probably easily get it past that this year. I've been doing a lot more bossing and a lot more activities that would fill the collection log than I did, or than I have done in the past, and it's because I'm actually doing like actual bossing and just like content that like I'm just grinding a lot more. So it's slowly getting filled up more. I would like to get to 200 at least by the end of the year, and ideally there's some pets that I'd like to grind out. It's gonna take some work to grind them out, but I'm really hunting down grotesque guardians right now. which is a very slow and painful grind. I'd like to work on getting mole, potentially. If I get T-bow like I want, that might contribute to me actually like grinding out mole even more this year, just to get that pet, because it's pretty much like, it's already a cakewalk with Derox, but like with T-bow it's even more fucking AFK and low effort. So we'll probably do that at some point. I'd like to finish out, not just get the pet for Grotesque Guardians, but I actually got spooned fairly recently there. And I've essentially filled out the whole log for GGs, except for pet and the Jar of Stone. So specifically, I think what I want to do is not just go for GG pet, but I think I want a green log and get GGs completely done as far as logs go. And then I still have some achievements that I have to wrap up there, like getting sub 140 time and sub 120 time, and getting 20 kills in one instance. So I'm probably going to grab those up too and finish up my GG's grind completely this year, or at least I hope so, if RNG's on my side and I get all the gear that I need to be able to make those achievements happen. So that's a potential goal of mine this year. I would love to finish up my GG's grind so I don't have to do it anymore, because it's kind of a pain in the ass boss, and I would just love to be able to brag that, like, hey, I've got the pet, I've got green logs, I've got the combat achievements. Like, what the fuck is everybody else doing? Talking about combat achievements a little bit too. I would also like to at least get tier 4 hilt. I just got tier 3. I've slowly been, like I said, I've been working on achievements. I got Zulrah KC to get to 25. I got a few KBD ones I had left to clean up, which aren't that hard to get. I got some Calphite Queen ones. I got some of the Grotesque Guardians ones. I got pretty much all of the Archaeologist ones, just easy shit that I hadn't been doing. I got 100 KC at Zilliana recently because I had a Slayer task there. So, yeah, I would like to eventually, to help me improve as a player before my Inferno grind, I would like to get some of the more technical combat achievements done to improve my skill as a player and ready myself for that harder grind of Inferno and, like, eventually Cox and Tob and shit like that. Because I would like to do those eventually as well. So yeah, that's another goal of mine. Get tier 4 hilt. Get to 200 collection log. Get to 200 mil total XP. Have at least 99 in 2 of those 3 quote-unquote slow / hard to train skills, so I don't have to worry about it later when I finally, like, push for max. Another goal, I would like to get more TOA grind in. I'm not a big fan of TOA. I'm really not. I just don't care for the raid personally. It's not because I'm bad, because I acknowledge I'm bad. Like, if it was because I'm bad, I wouldn't acknowledge that I'm bad. I just don't really like the design of the raid. I don't like the puzzle rooms. They're not hard, they're just annoying. I would rather go in and just, like, test my mechanical skill against the bosses than deal with a bunch of puzzle, like, time-wasting bullshit. Especially when I'm soloing the raid, they just eat up, like, they don't eat up a crazy amount of time, but, like, it adds up, and it's just annoying to deal with when I'd rather just fight the bosses. And on top of that, just Monkey Room is fucking cancer, along with Baba is, like, my least favorite part of the raid. I've gotten a bit better at dealing with it now. I discovered my problem was, like, I wasn't one-shotting boulders like I was supposed to be. Like, I had the right gear. I had Dragon Darts, the BP, fucking crystal armor on, like, all that shit, like rigor, all that shit you're supposed to have on. But what I was running into was I couldn't figure out why I wasn't one-tapping shit. It was like hitting for 23s instead of 25s. And the reason that it was doing that is because I wasn't pre-potting ranged before going into the room. So I'm better off with that now, and I can more consistently get through boulder phase and shit like that. It's just annoying. I still, even though I can do it now, I still don't like Baba or just the boulder phase or monkey room. I just don't like how it's designed. And I just hate how long TOA as a raid is. And the problem is, the more imbos you add to it, the longer the raid takes. Elsa, what are you meowing about? Sorry, my cat is just like... my girlfriend's cat is just going crazy right now. Knock it off. She's just meowing to meow. She has food. We've given her plenty of attention today. Her litter box is clean. Relatively, anyway. Like, it probably needs cleaned out a little bit, but it's not, like, full or, like, super dirty. So, I don't know what she's freaking out about. Anyway. Put my headset on a little bit better so I can't hear it as much because it's going to drive me crazy if she keeps doing it. And she will. She'll do it for hours on end. She wakes me up sometimes when I'm sleeping. This cat drives me nuts. But anyway. What was I saying? TOA. The more imbos you add to it, the longer amount of time it's going to take. And I already hate, like, even at, like, as low of imbos as, like, 240, 250, I already hate how long it takes. 300 is going to make that even worse. And eventually, if I get good enough gear to push into, like, 400s, it's going to get even more annoying. Hopefully, by that point, I'll have shit like Tebow and fucking Tumikins, or maybe at bare minimum Tebow. And it won't be as bad, but it's still just annoying. And I just... TOA's just got frustrating bits. Like, if it just took time, it'd be fine. But it's also got parts of the raid that just are annoyingly designed along with eating up a bunch of time, so I just don't like it as a raid. But I do want to get more clears of it, regardless. Get better at it. Because it will help me improve, whether I like the raid or not. And then maybe eventually push into doing Cox and Tob. Get some KC on that. What else? I guess bank-wise, I'm almost or at roughly 600 mil. For my bank value. This is my max cash stack right now on me. I've spent a decent chunk of it on hitting 99 prayer today. So I actually had a bigger cash stack. It was like 70 mil or something like that before this. And yeah, I spent a good chunk of it on hitting 99 prayer. But that's fine. We can get more GP. Not a big deal. Get more GP bossing and fucking grinding shit out. But speaking to my bank's net worth, I guess another goal of mine that would be cool is naturally, since we're going for Tebow, getting my bank to above a bill in net worth would be pretty cool. So that'll be another goal of mine this year, is along with getting Tebow, get my bank's net value up to over a bill. And if I get Tebow, that will just naturally happen. What else? What else? Do I have any other, like, big goals right now? Honestly, a couple little ones, I guess, too. And these are just more, like, they don't need to be... They're not as important as the other goals. They're a little bit lower on the priority list, but I do want to get them done this year. And they won't take that long to do. They're just kind of annoying. I want to get farming outfit. I want to finish my Guardians of the Rift. Yes, I know, I'm 80 room crafting, and I don't have the full outfit. Kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. I don't like Guardians of the Rift as a fucking minigame. I can't stand to be in it. That's why for the last 3 levels, ever since I unlocked Blood Runes, I have not went into Guardians of the Rift, because I just cannot stand that game. The XP sucks. Fucking, you can't ever find a fucking good game because most lobbies are fucking overrun with bots, and fucking you can't ever get into a game when a world's like that. Or you have to sit there fucking spam clicking the portal to get in, but if you spam click the portal sometimes, because you click too much, it forces you back out, and then you can't get back in. So, in a rush to make sure you get in before the bots get in, basically. And then even if you do manage to get into the game, because people are either stupid and don't know how to do the minigame and AFK, or think they can AFK, or they're bots, the minigame just randomly fails all the time, so then that's cutting into your XP per hour and the fucking pearls per hour you're getting to fucking get the outfit, and it's just fucking cancer. I cannot stand doing Guardians of the Rift. But do need to get the outfit. I would like to get the farmer's outfit. I'd like to get the pyromancer's outfit. I know, I haven't done Wintertot either. I can't stand Wintertot. Go figure. But I'd like to get farming outfit. I'd like to get the rune crafting outfit. I'd like to get pyromancer. And then I still have to get the lumberjack outfit too. And the reason I want to get those is because I'm getting close to the stats that I need to be able to do all the Master Clue scroll steps. And imagine getting those stats, getting to like 2200 total level, and not having the outfits to do Master Clue scrolls would be pretty fucking embarrassing. So, yeah. That will be a goal of mine over time. And like I said, it's not as important as the other goals to me, but it is a little bit of a shorter term goal that I am completely capable of. I've just been putting it off because it's all shit I don't really like to do, and I've already done a fuck ton of it. Like over the course of my RuneScape account, like getting Graceful, getting, oh my god, what is it? Fucking Angler outfit, and fucking Prospector outfit, and Full Void and Elite Void, and all that shit. Oh, Fighter Torso, I need to get that too. I never got Fighter Torso, I skipped over it. I pretty much stayed with Obsidian, and just pretty much immediately, like as soon as I made enough GP from shit, I jumped pretty much right away to Bandos Chestplate, and skipped over Fighter Torso. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that, because I could have saved a decent bit of money up. And like Fighter Torso gives pretty similar stats anyway, other than defensive. So, in hindsight, probably shouldn't have, but here we are. So, gonna get Fighter Torso too. Pretty much all the clue step requirements, like for outfits, is shit that I still need to do. So those will be like a goal of mine over the course of the year too, is like fill some more of those out, if not all of them, at some point. It's just, I hate doing shit that's like very choresy. Like it's not even goals, it's just kind of a chore to do. Because goals, like, I can sit down and do them even if they're painful, but like shit that like is like, well, okay, you have this goal, like, you know, to do master clues and all that shit. Well, guess what? Some of the steps involved with that goal are kind of like shit that you don't really want to do. So, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, the outfits and all that shit are kind of like chores that are just annoying. So, yeah. It'll get done. Hopefully I'll have all of those things I mentioned by the end of this year. I assume I will. It depends on how much I play and like what order I go for goals in, but I should have them. This fucking cat, I swear to God, dude, she drives me fucking insane. Shut up, you're fine. Come here. Yes, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop. You are fine. Holy shit, you are fine. Stop. Come here. I can't fucking pet you and pay attention to you when you're fucking all the way like 10 feet away from me. Come here. Stop fucking running away the other fucking direction when I can't fucking touch you. Dumbass. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Why are you screaming so much, huh? Better not do that shit when I go to sleep later. Because I might come out here and wring your fucking neck. And I'm not joking. Don't do this shit while I'm sleeping. Because I will. I'll come out here and snap your little fucking twig neck. Little shit. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with the cat. Because I had to AFK for a second. See if maybe that helps her stop fucking meowing every 5 seconds. Animals can be annoying sometimes, but we love them all the same. Or at least I do. Even though some animals get on my nerves, I do love them. They just are a little too needy sometimes. They're like children sometimes. You gotta put shit down and pay attention to them and just fucking like make sure they got what they need and make sure they're happy and all that. So you gotta put their needs above your own or their wants above your own. So, yeah. You better now? Huh? Done running around everywhere? Screaming? Hoping you get attention? I think she's good. She's laying down now. Anyway. Yeah, what else? I think really that's it for now. That's like a lot of goals to like get through. I don't want to set too many more and then like be disappointed by the end of the year when I haven't hit them. So maybe we'll come back in like 6 months and like reassess where we're at and then adjust from there. But those are some of the goals. Some IRL goals, I guess I should say. Since I have been talking about, like, that's why I haven't been streaming as much. Would like to get into the gym a little bit more. Again, start working out again, start eating better again. I'm about to turn 30 years old this year. And y'all know what happens when you start getting into your 30s and your 40s. Like, if you don't start taking care of your body, I'm a lot better by then. It's a lot easier for your body to start breaking down a lot sooner and start running into all kinds of problems. So I would like to start taking better care of myself, physically, mentally, all that. Because I have not, over the course of my life, I have not done a very good job of that. But it's also because I've been put my nose to the grindstone and just work through it, like, ignore the problems and just, like, keep your head down and work through it. Not the healthiest mindset, but also it contributes to why I'm such a hard worker and a goal setter, so it is kind of a positive thing, like, in a way. It's just I overdo it sometimes, so it turns into a negative because I overdo it. So basically my IRL goal, take better care of myself, start hitting the gym more, maybe, or at the very least start working out more, like go on runs, lift more weights, eat better, just all that. So that's my IRL goal for this year. See if maybe I can shed a few pounds on top of that. I'm gonna go for like 30 pounds. If I can shed like 30 pounds, that'd be cool. Would definitely make me a little bit healthier too. And I think the way I'm gonna do that, actually, just to make it more fun and cool for you guys to participate too, is I think with my RuneScape grind, I'm going to set it up eventually so that either every certain amount of XP I get, let's just say, like, I don't know, if I get like 500k XP in a day or like 200k XP in a day, something like that, I've got to go out and like run a certain distance, or I've got to do so many push-ups, or I've got to do so many reps on weights, or whatever, something like that. And like I'm thinking about taking you guys along for some of those, just so there's some IRL streaming shit with that. It doesn't have to be like just XP I get in a day or whatever. It could be anything. It's just an example. I don't have it concretely thought out yet, but I'm just kind of starting to get the ball rolling and like give you guys an idea of kind of what I'm going for. So you guys should get the picture of like what I'm talking about, like just with that. What else? What else do I want to do? What else have I got? I already said basically take better care of my health, both physical and mental. Some other ones. Give me 1 second, guys. She's just going. Never mind. Ooh, hold on. Okay. I usually like this event guy because he gives an XP lamp, so you can get him or the genie now, which is really cool. So you can have a chance at 2 XP lamps, potentially. I've basically been using those to pump into agility whenever I get the chance. I'm kind of done pumping lamps into rune crafting because I have blood runes now. And I actually, like, yes, it is still slow XP, but I actually don't mind doing blood runes. They're very chill, and I can AFK them very easily. The problem with rune crafting before was, since I didn't have that, it was basically Guardians of the Rift, which is not very AFKable, or it was like lava runes or something really fucking cancerous like that that just is 100% not AFKable, and it was fucking horrible XP. So I actually don't mind the rune crafting grind now. Sorry, making sure my girlfriend doesn't need me for anything. Some other goals, IRL goals I'm thinking about. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, me and my girlfriend were talking for a little bit. And I don't always like to, like have my personal life just on stream, so just figured I'd mute myself and just let the game sound and all that go through while I talk to her. So anywho, let's finish out this prayer grind, huh? Now that I've kind of laid out like some of my goals for you. It's kind of a... I don't know what I'm going to do after this, though. After I hit 99 prayer and get the cape. I don't know if I want to go train some other skills or if I want to go boss. I kind of like hinted at bossing, so I might go kill a few bosses or kill a boss for a little bit. Just don't know what one. Like I said, there's a lot of shit that I could be doing. Might do some Slayer. I can't remember what my task is though, so it kind of depends on what my task is. But I kind of quit doing Slayer because I was like, I want to go train a skill. And I saw I was 92 prayer, and I looked at my bank, and I'm like, you know what? I got enough in there that I'll still have some left over for supplies and general shit like that. So, like accidental deaths, shit like that. That like, you know what? I'm gonna go train prayer because I've always wanted 99 prayer. Like even as a kid, I always wanted 99 prayer. And I was never able to get it. And I really want it. People are like, oh, why are you training 99 prayer? You don't need it right now. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't need 99 prayer. Could have just sat at 92 or like even got it up to 96 and just stopped. It's not like the additional 3 points like really do that much, but like I wanted fucking 99 prayer. Like that's all there is to it, and I've always wanted 99 prayer. It's just a cool fucking flex. I like the cape. I like the emote. The cape utility is actually not that bad either. The prayer points, while they don't help me that much, like because like you don't get another prayer pot like point back on each sip for hitting 99. It stops at 96. Like it's still nice. Gives me just that extra little bit of time, like a little bit more flick time or something like that with prayer. So that's kind of nice, but either way, like at the end of the day, the point is I just wanted 99 prayer, so we're going for it. Everybody's leveling up around me. You also might be wondering, well, if you're going to have enough money in the bank, why did you use Lava Dragon Bones? Why don't you just use Superiors? Because, like, I don't want to drain my entire fucking bank. If I used Superiors to go from fucking 97 to 99, it was going to be, like, fucking 42 mil. And, like, I already went down from, like, 70 mil to 49 mil just doing Lava Dragon Bones. So, like, I wanted to get still decent XP rate, while also not completely draining the bank. Like, I've done Lava Dragon Bones since, like, mid-70s prayer. Because it's more cost-effective, GP-wise. And, like, you don't get the fastest XP, but, like, it's still pretty fucking fast. Anything over fucking 200 XP per hour is fast to me. Obviously, there's fast shit like chinning or fucking barraging for, like, fucking 1 mil XP an hour and crazy shit if you're fucking optimizing like that. Like, and that's obviously, like, absurdly fast. But, like, anything over 200 mil, like, people have, like, a warped perspective, in my opinion, of, like, XP rates and, like, how... Like, everybody's got an opinion about, like, how fast they think XP rates should be for a skill. And it's just, like, no. Like, you guys are completely fucking biased when it comes to that shit. Like... A bunch of people think that every skill in the game should have like 200k XP an hour methods. I'm like, no, not every skill should. You're fucking wrong. And I will tell you you're wrong until I'm blue in the face. And I don't really care what you have to say about it or what temper tantrum you're gonna like have at me or what names you're gonna call me. Fuck you. You're still no. Like, I'm gonna be that parent that's like, I'm not going to listen to you just because you're throwing a temper tantrum about my opinion. I do think not every skill, but almost every skill should have an AFK-able method. And for the most part, they do. The only ones that really don't are agility, herb lore, fucking farming's not really AFK. Hunting's not really AFK. Construction's not really AFK. Trying to think. Yeah, those are pretty much it. Almost everything else has... I guess you can make an argument for fire making. Doesn't really have an AFK. Wintertot's more AFK than fucking just burning logs, but it's still not AFK. But, like... Pretty much everything else has an AFK-able method. Like, even combat. People try to tell me, oh, combat doesn't have an AFK-able method. Have you never done fucking Nightmare Zone? Have you not seen all the bots with, like, maxed combat that just sat in fucking Nightmare Zone for, like, 200 hours just getting fucking free XP? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean combat doesn't have an AFK-able? I guess if you want to lump it in there, Slayer's not really AFK either. But in my opinion, Slayer shouldn't be AFK. So yeah, there are a few skills that I think shouldn't be AFK. I honestly don't think combat should be AFK at all, but, like, unfortunately, we have sand crabs and or fossil crabs and fucking we have Nightmare Zone. So nothing we can do about it now, but I don't think they should have AFK-ables either. And I don't think Slayer should have AFK-ables either, because you make too much money from those to, like it, if you're gonna have AFK-able skills, you should have to sacrifice something, whether it be XP per hour or GP per hour. You shouldn't be able to AFK a skill, get all the XP and all the GP per hour that you want. Like, that's just not... It's not healthy for the game. And it's not even because bots. Like, that would be one issue in and of itself. So, that, like, that is one problem, but it's not the core concept. It destroys the idea of the game being a marathon, not a sprint. The game turns into a sprint if you do that, because if you up AFK methods so that you're making all this GP and XP per hour, well then now, like, the active methods are going to feel like shit. So then why would anybody play actively? Why don't we all just AFK? And then because of that, you're going to encourage people to, like, complain that we need to buff active methods, and then the active methods are going to get fucking ridiculous, and it's just going to accelerate everything to a point it shouldn't accelerate to. The game's about grinding. Always has been. Always will be. Or always should be, I should say, about grinding. Because that was always the point. And if you're not gonna fucking grind, then, like, I think you're just in the wrong fucking game. I think you're playing the wrong type of game, honestly. You have to play this game, you kind of have to enjoy the grind. So I really don't understand people that say, oh, I love the RuneScape, I just hate grinding shit. Like, it's a fucking oxymoron. Like, what do you love about RuneScape if you don't, like, enjoy the grinding? Ooh, the social element. You can get that from games that are less grindy, like World of Warcraft or fucking Final Fantasy XIV. Like, so, like, the social element's not that great in RuneScape until you get to raids. And even then, like, the social element's never been, like, the biggest draw of RuneScape. It's always been there, but it was never the focus. No, the focus was always the journey. The focus was always, like, setting goals and fucking accomplishing them. And that's, like, the greatest thing about this game is, like, there are so many goals you can chase down, and all of them are, like, they feel good to achieve. People, not all of them, a lot of times people don't really give a shit about what goals you're going for. But, you know, if you run into people that are cool, like, they'll be like, hey, like, you know, good job hitting fucking 80 in fucking mining. That's a bitch, and that's cool that you have that now. Like, you know. As long as you're not a dickhead about it, usually people are still like... Because I'll tell you what. Fucking King Condor, for example. I'm just going to throw this out there. I like the guy. I like his content for the most part. And he does a good job. Like his How to Zulrah videos and how to, like, Fosani's Nightmare and all that shit really got me into some higher end PVM when I was, like, a less confident player and I wasn't sure I could do it. He simplified things in a way that's like, yeah, dude, you don't need all this shit that these high-end fucking guides are telling you to fucking, quote-unquote, high-end guides are telling you to have. Those guys are idiots. Just take this gear and go in there and do it. And I like that about his shit. But also, some of his opinions and the way that, like, he conducts himself and his little community he's built up around him are just also really fucking annoying. And sometimes I don't know if he's just trolling or if he's actually just being a dickhead about it. But, like, some of the shit he said, like, oh, like, you know, your 99s don't ever mean anything. Like, you know, like, they don't mean shit, basically, to quote him, or at least, like, paraphrase him in a way that's close to what he was actually saying. He's basically said your 99s don't mean shit whenever somebody's come up and said, like, well, you know, they won't do this because that would devalue a 99. He always counters with, well, your 99s don't mean shit anyway. Well, okay, dude, like, that's your opinion. And that's fine that you have that opinion, but, like, that's kind of a dickhead fucking thing to say, 'cause, like, to somebody, because, like, yeah, that might not mean anything to you, and it might not mean anything to, like, some other people, but, like, that 99 is important to them. And to some people, it is important to, just in general. So, like, to say 99s don't mean shit, or, like, this goal that you've accomplished doesn't mean shit, is just flat out fucking wrong. Like, because here's my counter to that. Because usually what that rebuttal comes from is when him or people in his community say, like, oh, we should have better XP rates for certain skills and shit like that. And then that's where we get into the no, because it would devalue, like, the grind to 99 for that skill or whatever. The thing is, if 99s don't mean shit, then why do you care that the XP rate's better? That's my rebuttal to it. Like, why do you care about the XP rate being better if like, 99s don't matter? It's not hard to get from fucking 1 to fucking 70 mining, for example. And I'm pretty sure, let me not put my foot in my mouth here when I say it, but I'm pretty sure that Dragon Slayer 2, let me take a look. Shit, you don't even need 70 mining. You do need 70 smithing, but that's not hard to hit either. That's piss easy to hit. But 68 mining is not hard at all to hit. Like, so if it's a matter of, oh, well, it's a pain in the ass to get these levels to fucking, you know, get these quests and these achievement diaries. Okay, first off, it's not hard to get any of the quest requirements in this game. Nothing quest-wise in this game requires you to go above like 75 in anything. So if you can't get your skills to like mid 60s or 70s, you don't have what it takes to like go further in the game. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little bit of a gatekeeper here, but you don't have what it takes to fucking do some of the advanced shit. If you can't handle getting skills to like mid 60s or like early 70s, like, quit now while you're ahead. Because, like, how the hell are you gonna handle, like, because usually the people that say that want to do like high-end shit like fucking TOB and like Cox and like shit like that, or they want like the achievement diary cape, or they want this or they want that, but like they want the levels just handed to them to do that. And it's like, no, like that is part of the point. Like, those things feel good to get because those levels are so fucking hard to get to. As far as the achievement diaries, the quests, like I said, they're not that hard to get to, but that's why those things feel that good, because there's a feedback fucking loop. There's a cathartic feedback loop that, like, when you accomplish those levels, you get to accomplish this other goal because you hit those levels, and then accomplishing that goal feels good. That's why this game feels so good to play. Because it's just a constant feedback loop of, I think up this goal, or I see this goal that I want, I think up how to get to it, and then I do it, and then I accomplish it. That's the whole fucking loop of the game. And by expediting that process, you are essentially taking that process and dumbing it down or oversimplifying it. You are making it not matter as much because of that. But another thing is, a lot of people want like achievement diary cape and like combat achievements and all that shit. And I always have to tell people, you don't need combat achievements, you don't need achievement diaries to like play this game. Are they nice to have? Are they good quality of life for your account? Yeah. But like, the thing is, combat achievements, for example, Tier 3, which is what I have now, is completely fucking free. It is so goddamn easy to get Tier 3. Like, if you don't have Tier 3, fucking, that's embarrassing. Like, and I'm not talking, like, just because you're new or, like, you're lower level or whatever. I'm just saying, like, if you're around my level, or, like, you're a long-time player, and you've had the capability to go out and get Tier 3 hilt, and you haven't, that's like 100% on you. Tier 3 doesn't even take that much fucking skill. It's absolutely brain dead to get Tier 3 fucking hilt. Because, like, most of the tasks that you can do for Tier 3 hilt are just KC tasks. And there's a ton of fucking achievements that I don't have in like the easy, medium, and hard category, and even elite category, that are just KC tasks, and it's just because I haven't done those bosses. Like, so to a point, you could even say like half of Tier 4 hilt is like free. Like, because like I'll probably, by the time I do like more of these bosses and get all the KC ones done, I'll be up here. I'll be up like halfway or just over halfway, just in KC tasks and like a few other ones I've gotten over time, like alone. So like, I don't want to hear it. Like, if you want Tier 3 hilt, or you want hilts, get out there and fucking put in the work. Stop asking for shit to be made simpler for you. You don't need them. You don't need a Tier 1 hilt. You don't need a Tier 2 hilt. You don't need a Tier 3 hilt. You don't need the top end hilt to like progress your account, or to even max, or whatever. You don't need that shit. You just want it because it's a flex, and I get it. It's a cool flex. Zuckhelm's a cool fucking flex. The higher end hilts are really nice to have. Like, they do have some nice quality of life for your fucking account. I'm not saying they don't add anything to your account. I'm just saying the things they add aren't necessary. They're just nice to have. So what I'm getting at is this game's all about the fucking grind. This game's all about setting goals up for yourself and accomplishing them. Let's stop pretending that these goals don't mean shit, when if they didn't mean shit, like hitting 99 in something, or hitting certain amount of XP, or filling a log out, or getting combat achievement, or whatever, you know, whatever it may be that your goal is, like, let's stop pretending that they don't mean anything and trying to, like, devalue someone else's goals when, like, you do think they mean something. You just hate the grind that's involved with fucking getting that, and you want it to be easier because, like, the grind annoys you or something for whatever reason. And that's fine that you have that opinion, but just because you have that opinion doesn't mean that Jagex or other players need to listen to it. It's that simple. I didn't want sailing. I didn't want that as a skill, but guess what? Most of the community wanted it. And that's fine. Like, yeah, I'm gonna grumble about it because that's my opinion, but, like, I'm not gonna tell Jagex, yeah, no, don't add sailing. Like, you guys are fucking stupid for wanting sailing or whatever, and, like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm gonna make demands to tell you to not add sailing. Like, no. Tough shit for me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's the same thing with you guys. And by you guys, I don't, like, I just mean, like, I'm rambling at this point. You guys know what I'm trying to say. You guys get it. Or at least I hope you do. I hope I've explained that point, like, succinctly enough. Anywho, enough rambling and ranting. Let's finish out this prayer level. I'm just kind of talking, like I said, because my brain is, like, on, I've been up fucking a while, and I have night shift brain. And I've been playing this game for a while now today, and I just want to finish this 99, and I'm just kind of talking to fill up space on the stream and, like, talk to you guys. So that's why I was rambling. Anywho. What sort of grinds are you guys getting into? Like, what kind of goals do you guys have with the game? If you do have any, like, for this year, let me know. Like, I'd love to hear them. Like, either comment, like, after the stream, or, like, comment during the stream. Let me know some of your goals for 2024 for RuneScape. Or IRL goals. Shit, I'd even like to hear IRL goals. Damn, someone's got the fucking GG pet. I want that. I want the pet so bad because it's a nice fucking flex. It's an annoying fucking grind to do. So it's a decent flex if you have it. In my opinion. Give me just a second, guys. I'm just putting a link in the Discord for people to come hang out if they would like. Alright. Anywho. Let's get this. Sorry again. My CPU's deciding to fucking rev up, so I want to make sure we're still good here. Been having some PC problems as of late too, or potential CPU problems as of late. So I'm making sure we're still good on that front. Yeah, it spiked a little bit here. So my CPU's been acting up a decent bit, and it had to do with, I'm pretty sure, thermal paste and a fan needing replaced. And so I replaced the CPU fan. I blew out my heatsink because it was full of dust, and it had been a while since I'd done that, so I blew that out. It should be good now. Then I reapplied some thermal paste down there because it's been like 5 years. Because I've never put thermal paste in this thing. So it was probably all dried up and needed more. So I stripped the old paste off, put some new paste on. I don't know if I did a very good job of it, though. Because I put enough on. But, like, when I went and spread it out, I think I spread it too thin. When I should have just, like, put the heatsink back over it. And it would have transferred fine. So I don't know if that's, like, causing issues. But, like, my fan, like, the issue was, and how I noticed all this was happening, is that one of my fans was revving up really fucking loud. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it just started doing that one day, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, maybe a fan's going bad, you know? Or maybe my heat sink's going bad, or maybe the thermal paste needs reapplied. So that's how I got started down that whole rabbit hole. But lo and behold, a fan, if that is what it is, a fan is still revving up, and I'm like 95% convinced that it is a fan doing that. A fan is still revving up, and I'm not 100% sure which one it is. I can't figure it out. Like, I've tried monitoring it, and it only does it on startup, when the PC is booting up, and when I'm playing certain games. Like, it even happens during this game sometimes. It will just... If I'm in a certain area, like if I'm on the Prifdinus agility course or like Corrupted Gauntlet or something like that, the performance doesn't dip, but the fan revs up. And I'm not sure, like, it used to not do that. It used to run quiet is what I'm getting at. So I don't know if it's because the fan's going bad or if my CPU's getting hot. Every time I feel around the case, it doesn't feel warm or hot at all. And I check my temps, and like the temps on MSI Afterburner say 60 to 100 at times. And I know, like, on mine, it shouldn't be getting over 80 because that's bad for it. But it doesn't feel like it's over 80. You would know if it's over 80 because you're fucking, or if it was staying at 80. Because your performance would dip, and your case would probably start feeling hot, or near your CPU would start feeling hot, but it never does. So I'm not sure if that information is correct, and like, it's just been a weird fucking rabbit hole of bullshit with the PC lately. So I've been having some weird issues. I'm still doing diagnosis and trying to fucking figure it out. So we'll see how that all goes eventually. But yeah, that's what's been up with that. Not standing where I like to stand. There we go. I like to stand right here when I'm training my prayer, because if I zoom in all the way and angle the camera right, then it makes it like a lot easier to just like one tick offer all these bones. so I get better XP. If I stand in the other spot, it's a little bit easier to fucking miss sometimes on my clicking, and it just feels a little weird and off rhythm. So that's why I like standing there. I'm used to it, and it just, like, it feels a little bit easier to fucking get the camera exactly where, like, it's really convenient. Cool. Did that inventory quick. Not much longer, guys. We don't have much longer. Can't believe I'm saying it. We're about to have 99 prayer. That'd be fucking cool. Allow me to take a drink of water really quick before we continue on, because my throat is getting dry from all the talking I've been doing. Thank you. Anyway. Another IRL goal I just thought about that I've been looking to get into again. I used to really be into shooting and shooting guns and going downrange with them and shit like that. Target practice, all that. I'm thinking about buying myself a new handgun and going out and practicing with that. Been a while. I'm like 22s will get the job done, but I want to start carrying a higher caliber, both for just home defense and like personal protection and all that. And so I've been looking at 40 Smith & Wessons, thinking about picking up one of those and going downrange and practicing with that. Putting a few hundred rounds through it, at least getting comfortable with it and all that. So probably at some point during the year, I am planning on saving up and doing that. And another goal, saving up some more money and eventually purchasing a house. I would love to do that. Ideally by the end of the year, but I doubt that's going to happen. It'll probably be another year or two, but we can at least work towards it. So that's another IRL goal of mine. Would be nice. Apparently shit is falling over here. Interesting. Anyway. I hate when these fucking NPCs get gathered around the altar like this, because it makes it easier to fucking misclick and like run everywhere that I don't want to go, and it's just annoying. Okay. Let's see here. Friend's house. Do, 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 do. It is cold in here. We have the heat up to like 76, 77. It's because the walls in this trailer aren't very well insulated. So the wind's blowing like directly, like really hard on the house, and it's like 20 some degrees outside. So like, yeah, it's just cold. talking to some clanmates. That's another thing I did over this year, or at the start of this year, I should say. I finally joined a clan. I wasn't ever sure if I would, to be honest with you. But I found a clan, and they seem to mesh well with like what I like to do in the game. They're fine with, like, they do raids and they do PKing and shit, but they're fine that I don't always want to go out and raid or PK, and it's not a requirement that like I have to go to like, you know, a PK session or like a raid session or like go bossing all the time with them to like keep my membership in the clan. So like that meshes well with me, and so I'm happy to be a part of it. And everybody in there, like I said, seems chill, so. Because while I do want to get into higher end PVM content, there are days I don't want to do PVM or like PKing or I've had people, like, I almost quit this game. I don't know if I told you guys that over this year, but I almost quit playing RuneScape. Because some people just, that I know personally and just like in the RuneScape community, were getting on my fucking nerves, because every time I'd be on playing, it was always like they would have to hop in and fucking tell me that what I was doing was inefficient, or like, hey, like, come do raids with me, I want to do raid, like TOA, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, and they'd get annoyed when I'd say no because I'm doing this right now, or like, hey, like, check back with me like a little bit later and maybe I'll be down. And they just get annoyed with that. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's tough, you know? I don't want to fucking do raids all the time. Like, the game is more to me than just doing fucking raids. I talked about it in my ramble a little bit earlier. But the game is more than fucking raids and PKing. Like, if you only enjoy raids and PKing, you're enjoying like 15 to 20% of the game. Like, and funnily enough, the people that were telling me all that quit playing, because they pretty much said that to me, that like the only things we're doing are raids and fucking PKing, so like it all feels like a waste of time to do. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit, it's because that's the only thing you fucking want to do when you log on to the game. That's all the fuck you do. Like, so yeah, like, I don't understand why you're playing either if that's all the fuck you want to do. Of course the game's gonna get boring and stale and you're not gonna want to play it. Like, I'm not saying you have to like rune crafting or agility and like you have to skill most of the time, but like, goddamn, like, fucking the game is about shit like fucking crafting and cooking and fishing and fucking mining and all this other shit. Like, you may not like to do it, and that's fine, but like some people do, and it is a part of the game whether you like it or fucking not. So like, you might as well just enjoy the fucking ride, you know? Like, skilling is a part of the game whether you want it to be or not, whether you personally enjoy it or not. And like, it is part of the experience that makes RuneScape. So like, if you don't enjoy that, like, and you just enjoy raiding and PKing, it's kind of stupid, in my opinion. That's a stupid, piss-poor attitude to have. Because, yeah, you're going to burn out of the game with that kind of attitude. You're not going to want to play. There are other games that have what you want. Like, if you just want to... And even still, like, even in other games, here's the other problem. Even in other games, like, WoW and 14, like Final Fantasy 14, yeah, those are about raids too, but like, there's more to those games than fucking raids. There's still like story in there, like if you care about story, like the story's really fun to engage with. There's fucking the social element that's really fun to engage with in those games, and they're way better built for social element than RuneScape is. There's fucking professions you can do, there's achievements you can go for, there's PvP you can go for, there's fucking like all kinds of little fun shit you can fucking do in those MMOs. But like, people always, like, the casual fucking people that aren't really into MMOs are always like, oh, well, I only like fucking raids and fucking PvP. in like every MMO. And it's like, well, what the fuck are you playing an MMO for then, man? Like, an MMO is supposed to have multiple kinds of fucking activities and like all kinds of fucking content, like, to do. If it was just those two types of content, it would get boring pretty quickly. But there's a reason fucking people play thousands of hours, and it's because they don't just do fucking raids and fucking PvP in these types of games. It's because normally you have to do other shit on top of that, or if you don't have to do it, it's because you have the option to do it and you end up enjoying it, and that's why you do it. So yeah, just shit like that. It's just funny that like those people quit because like I wouldn't do raids or PKing, and that's all they wanted to do. Yeah, I'd have quit the fucking game too if that's all I liked doing, or if like that's all I did. But fortunately, I enjoy more than just fucking raiding and PKing in RuneScape. Sorry, like, oh no. I enjoy fucking fishing occasionally. I enjoy fucking thieving occasionally. I enjoy fucking woodcutting occasionally. Sue me. We're getting so much total XP, guys. 121.3 mil. Fuck, how much do we got left to go? Yeah, so we'll have like 121.4 mil. Something like a little over that by the time we're done with this 99. Fucking cool, man. Fucking cool. We are almost done. I can't believe it. Like 99 prayer has been a long time goal of mine ever since I was a kid. It's kind of surreal to see I'm accomplishing it now. 99 in any skill was kind of a goal of mine as a kid, but like prayer especially was one I always wanted. And it's expensive. It is really expensive. I've spent a lot of GP. Like don't think cuz like I have like GP like this and I only spent like 20 mil on like the bone stack. No. Like I've spent a fuck ton. I've probably spent like over or close to 200 mil GP getting my prayer from like fucking 1 to 99. So like, and I've saved some money here and there, like with Bone Crusher and like fucking Ash Sanctifier XP and like a few unsold heads every once in a while, like shit like that. But like for the most part, like it's been buy bones like this whenever I have the GP to do it. Train my prayer up. A few of those levels, I will say, when I was close to Rigor and I didn't have the GP, and like Augury, I did bond at that point to get those levels. But you know what? People, that's another thing. Those people that like quit and like would get on and like criticize the way I play, they would always shit on me for like bonding, like here and there. For stuff like buyable skills or like a piece of gear when I'm like close to getting it or whatever, and like, oh, that ruins the game for me. Like, that's fine that it ruins it for you, it doesn't for me. Like, I do think it's stupid to like only use bonds for GP and like literally bond everything out on your account, but at the same time, like if it's gonna like contribute to your enjoyment of the game like a little bit to bond here and there, like I don't see the fucking problem with it. Like, why are we so upset that people do that? Like, do you cry at people that fucking use WoW tokens that way in WoW? Or do you cry about people that level skip in fucking 14 and, fucking WoW? By the way, I'm not saying I want people to level skip in this game, but bonding kind of lets you do that anyway. Like, yes, you still have to grind the levels out, but, like, bonding helps you to, like, get those levels, like, easier, because it lets you buy the materials to do it. So, like, you kind of are level skipping, or, like, quote-unquote skipping the grind a little bit when you fucking do bonds. And that's fine. Like, if it helps if it helps contribute to your fucking enjoyment of the game, buying a bond every once in a while is not a fucking big deal. So I don't get why people, especially on a main account. Like, if this was an IM, you can't even use them on the GE anyway. But, like, if you're an IM and you had the capability to do that, then yeah, I get the criticism a little bit. Because, like, the point of IM, Iron Man, for those not in the know, is to, like, get items yourself and not, like, fucking buy them from other players or, like, trade and shit like that. So if you could do that on an IM, then I would understand the fucking criticism. But it's a main account. Like, you have no restrictions on this account. like on a regular fucking RuneScape account. So just do what you want and, like, fuck what other people say about it, like, when it comes to this game. Like, it's not hurting anybody for you to fucking buy bonds for your account, or fucking not do raids, or fucking do raids, or fucking speedrun shit. Like, none of that is, like, hurting other people's enjoyment of the game. So do what you want when you play this game. As long as you have fun, that's the fucking important thing. It's a game. If you don't enjoy it, don't fucking play it. That's my philosophy. Okay. A little bit more, guys. We're within 150 bones. Wow. This is crazy. Make sure I actually have them. Yep. I have all the bones I need. Oh, man. Crazy. We're in the home stretch, guys. We're in the home stretch. 100 fucking bones to go. It's only like a couple more trips. $74. $74. 51. Here we go, guys. One more trip. One more trip after this inventory. And we got it. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys and girls. Let's get it over with. $21, $20. I'm just gonna let it go. $19, $18. It's done. 99 prayer. Whew. Oh man, let's just burn the rest of these just to do it. There we go, guys. There we go. Looky there. Can't believe it's done. All right, let's go. Let's go get the fucking cape. Oh, man. Let's go get the prayer cape. All right, guys. We have to go upstairs. Is it you? No, it's not you. They said up the monastery. So... what monastery are they talking about? Edgeville Monastery. Okay, Edgeville Monastery. Got it. Alright, guys. We're gonna do it. Amulet of Glory. Teleport. Edgeville Monastery is over here. Yep. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, talk to Brother Jared. Praise be to Sarah Dolman. There it is, boys. The prayer cape. This has got one of the coolest fucking emotes in the game. This is one of my favorite fucking skill capes. One of my favorite fucking skill capes. Oh man, look at that. It is beautiful. Beautiful fucking skill cape. Let's see this fucking emote. Let's see it. So good. So good. That is one of the coolest fucking emotes. That's so cool. Alright. Alright, guys. It's done. 99 prayer is over. It's so fucking surreal to say that. Okay. Hold on. I also have to take the skill shot. I have to take the 2 skill shots. Or skill shots, Jesus. My fucking brain on night shift, dude. Let's get to a clearer spot. I don't want to be where all these fucking trees are. This works. Alright. Snipping tool. New. Save as. OSRS accomplishments. Where's my folder? And then okay. Now it's going on X, Twitter. Okay, guys. Let's go and let's go ahead and bank this stuff and then figure out what we're gonna do. Suppose we should start with seeing what my Slayer task is right now. since it's been a minute since I've looked. Give me this. All this shit. Boom, 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 boom. There's my skill capes. Boom. There's those. So I have the quest point cape. Well, technically I have to go do the new quest, but it's literally just cutscenes. So, like, I'm just being lazy. But, like, there's my quest point cape. There's my cooking cape. There's my fishing cape. This was my first 99. Then cooking. And now I've got prayer. That is amazing. Definitely feels amazing. Slayer helm, though. What do we have for a task? If we don't have anything good or anything I feel like doing right now. Greater demons. You know what? We'll go slap some greater demons. Why not? We'll go slap some greater demons. Grab this. Suppose I don't really need the ash sanctifier anymore in my inventory. Yeah. I don't really need it anymore. Or the bone crusher. But I might still use it anyway. Because the bone crusher at least has some utility use in Catacombs of Korund. Because you can get prayer points back while you're down there and crushing bones. So I might still use it in instances like that. Let's see. I think that's everything gear-wise I need. Oh, Blessing and Zerker Ring. Berserker Ring. Okay, Super Combats. Prayer potions. Alright, looks like I need to go to the GE first. Believe it or not. So we're gonna do that. What am I doing? I gotta go in here. Buy prayer potions. Now, 99 prayer is going to pay itself back slowly over time because I've got so many prayer points. I don't have to sip as often. I get an extra point per sip now that I've got that. And you know what? Instead of Ash Sanctifier, I might start taking this on some of my Slayer trips just to conserve prayer. And like get that nice Holy Wrench effect. Like just to have it. Because that is actually like, let me make sure. Does it have to be equipped? Because I don't remember. Equipped or in the inventory. Okay, cool. So it does act as a Holy Wrench. That is dope. So yeah, I might start taking that on Slayer trips now. Because, like, it'll actually help me save prayer pots while I'm on task and shit. So I can piety and, you know, fucking... Alright. Let's get it. I'm gonna TP to Corend. Go put this shit in the bank. Pull out that prayer pot. And then I'm gonna take a quick pee break. Because I have to go to the bathroom really bad. Because I've been sitting here for fucking 2 hours now. Training prayer. And and drinking water. And I have to go to the bathroom. So I will be back in a moment, guys. Don't go nowhere. We will be right back. Hey, Rusty, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, good New Year's, all that. Okay, we're gonna go back down here and train our Slayer now. Train our Slayer and our Strength. God, it feels surreal having 99 prayer now. It feels so weird. 399s on the account. Making progress, that's for sure. Alright, we gotta go up here. We may have to world hop before I do this. Well, doesn't look like there's actually anybody up here on this platform, so maybe not. Yeah, looks like we're good. So, never mind. Alright. Let's get to killing more stuff. Because now, the next thing I want to hopefully 99 is HP and Strength. Because we're getting close on those too, and those will also be big to get. That is crazy how much prayer I get back on prayer pots. It's because I have the prayer cape in my fucking inventory. That is so nice. It's gonna save me so much fucking money doing this. Coins. Pick up all these coins.
Forgot about my plate.
Yeah.
But I was gonna have you bring it out here, but I forgot about it, so.
Oh, sorry.
There's still cheese crisp things left over.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay. No back again.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Love you. I might go play violets, so. My pants stop going up my ass, it'll be fine.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the rest of my unsold heads and I'm going to sell them since I don't really need them anymore. Because I do have a decent bit stacked up in the bank right now. Give them to some other player that needs their prayer trained. That'll get me some GP back that I spent on prayer pots and on training prayer. So that'll get me some of that back, and then we'll start. I want to grab. I'm debating if I want to grab alkables or if I want to grab. You know what? Let's grab this head. Let's grab this head for now. We'll get there when we get there on the alkables. I'll drop the head for a second if I have to alk something. Damn, that wind is brutal right now. Did you guys hear that? That was the fucking wind banging against the fucking roof of the house. Like fucking hitting the trailer and fucking hitting, like blowing the branches of the tree into the fucking trailer. Fucking nuts. Yeah, we're burning through this task and we're saving so many prayer pots. This is nice. This is so nice. Granted, we could have been doing this the whole time if I would have brought a Holy Wrench, like, on task, but for little tasks like this, it actually is just kind of nice. Trying to see if there's any alkables, and I don't see any right now, so Alright. What? Don't start doing your bullshit now. Come here. Come here, you little shit. I know you still have food. Come here. Come here. What do you want? I can't pay attention to you when you run 10 feet away from me, and I'm not going to chase after you. So decide what you want. Yeah. Decide what you want. I'm not going to fucking pay attention to you when you run away. I'm not chasing you down. We're not going to fucking play this game. I'm going to play the game I want to play right now. Yes, hi, I see you. What are you doing? Goofball. Come here. You keep running away in a circle. Can't fucking pet you and pay attention to you when you do that. Come here. Yes, you. Hi. What you doing? What you doing, goober? Goober butt? Goober butt? Goober butt? Goober butt? Hi. Not against the computer. You know how I feel about that. Pisses me off, because then you get a bunch of your fur in the fucking computer that I gotta dust out later. It's fucking annoying. Thank you. It'd be easier if you'd let me put you into my lap, but you won't, so. Because then I could fucking play and give you attention easier, and it wouldn't fucking hurt me to bend down. Because you're starting to hurt my fucking knees, because I've got my legs like pulled up in the chair. And she's like forcing me to bend down to fucking pet her. What? Don't start. I'm not gonna fucking spend all this time fucking 3 hours fucking paying attention to you. Nope. Don't care, Quizmaster. We're training the fuck out of our strength and HP right now. That's what I care about. I want my HP to 99. It's got to match my prayer now. And eventually my strength to 99. There we go. Get a little bit more health back so that when I eat this, or so that when I drink this potion, I won't be as low health. Not that that's a big deal. It's not like we take damage from these, but still. Holy shit, dude. Fucking wind. More GP. Slowly getting that strength up. Pretty soon that's going to be 92. And then we're going to be halfway to 99 on that skill for XP. But the thing is, with strength, the higher level you get it, the faster and faster you get XP because you hit harder. So we're halfway, but we're technically like over halfway because of like how fast we're going to start getting XP with strength. But still, just in raw number without factoring in like, oh, like your actual rate of getting it in DPS and all that, like just in the number alone, we'll be halfway at 92. Casseroons, we'll grab those up. %60. Give me them strength levels. That and HP. That's what I want to 99 next. HP and then strength. Or range. My range is close too, so I'd accept that. Okay. Alright, Durdell, what task you got for me now? That was a quick one. And look at the pots. We barely... Man, I don't want to say barely. We used about half our inventory of pots, but, like, that was pretty good. I mean, having that prayer cape in there did help. Okay, I mean, Dust Devils works for me. Dust Devils works. I do need to train Mage and HP still, so this actually is fine. And defense, it'll get my defense up too. So, on that note, let's go to Varrock really quick. Actually, before I do that, now let's go to Varrock. And then and sold. Withdrawal, 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 withdrawal. Now let's sell all these, because I don't need them anymore. I really don't. So there's going to be some money back. Got a lot of these. So I'll get rid of some of those. 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 Okay, let those sit. What other bones I got that I can sell? Not really a whole lot. Being honest. Okay. You know what I don't need anymore, though? I don't know why I'm still holding on to them. Never gonna use that. Let's clear up some bank space by doing this. Get rid of this shit. What else can I drop that's fucking worthless? This. Actually, you know what? That's a decent that's a little collector's item I'll use. This can be dropped. Let's see what else I can drop. It's here. I don't need the Gree-Grees anymore. I've got a single monkey nut. That can come out, that can come out. That can come out, that can come out. That can come out. That can come out. Now I'm just cleaning up some unnecessary shit. This can come out. What else? This can go. That can stay, actually, because Crafting Guild. Pretty sure I can use that there. That can go. That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Well, maybe, you know, if I... Now we're clearing out a decent amount of the bank. Don't think I'll use these. So we're gonna get rid of them. I don't think I use those anymore, or that. What else quest-wise can I get rid of? Keep the ghost speak for now, I guess. Yeah, pretty much everything else is fine for right now to stay in here. I can go back through and organize it a little bit better later, but this is all, for the most part, fine to keep in here for now. So, well, except these. These can go. These can go. That's a lot more bank space freed up. Sell all these. 85. Yep. That'll get me a little bit of GP back. All right. Now, Arams, Ancient Staff, Seer Ring, Occult Necklace, Zamorak Cape, Torn Bracelet, yeah, those, that, water, chaos, death, blood. I don't usually need bloods for this task, but still nice. And then let's do, should be everything. Yes, that is all the gear I need. So we'll bank all this shit, bank this, empty this. Let's do this and then house, because I have to go to house to swap a spell book. Boom. That's done. Now, Zerik's Talisman, Grand. This will go to Ice Burst. And then, this will give me a decent way to train my defense too, because defense is going to be another one that's going to suck to level. Just because you lose so much damage training defense on fucking melee or range, which you don't really on defense, or I mean on mage, and fucking it's just decent XP because of the bursting or barraging anyway. So it's better to do it. Better to do it that way, in my opinion. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make this even better. And you know how is I'm going to do this. Because while it's true, I don't need the XP anymore, this will restore prayer points. Okay, we're gonna have to hop worlds though. Just because I know there's going to be people that are also bursting Dust Devils. So might as well, I know on 330 especially they're going to be, so might as well find a slightly less populated world and see if we can get in there and do it. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. That's why we did it. That's why we swapped. Let's do this world instead. Yes, okay. Good to go now. And this is how I do my burst tasks with Dust Devils. I just fucking grab. Damn, I hit him hard. I wasn't expecting that. Wow, that was quick. We got a superior foe like that. Now, if this dude could just be the lucky fucking opponent that gives me what I want. Which is heart. If I can get an imbued heart from this guy, that would be amazing. But I know it's not going to happen, especially because I just jinxed myself, so... Well, let's get this mage XP, though. This mage XP is always going to be useful. It will always be good. Okay. Okay. Some Age XP is just getting carried along. Jesus, that fucking wind. I know I keep saying that, but like it just picks up randomly all of a sudden and it's like boom! We're gonna fucking flip the trailer over. Hello. I achieved 99 prayer. So pretty good. Now, I need you to achieve 99 prayer.
So,
No, don't you start doing Kronk. Max, I will bury you 6 feet down.
I swear I thought I heard you say crunk. I'm like, listen, man, what happened this morning? It's only 10 in the morning, bitch.
Not now, not ever. If you start that shit, I'm gonna bury you 6 feet down.
If you start that shit, I will go to jail.
No, if you start that shit, I'm gonna bury you 6 feet down. And if you end that shit, you won't just be 6 feet down, Max. You'll be straight in hell.
Oh, God. Dude, wow, you sound better, dude.
What do you mean I sound better?
No, you just...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ow, sorry. No, you just... I don't know why. It sounded like weird the past couple days. I'm like, oh, I can actually, like, hear what you're saying.
Oh,
That's
like
all I mean.
mic wise or internet connectivity wise, you mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. I'm like, weird how? Like, I don't understand.
Funny how. Like I'm a clown. Like I'm here to amuse you.
Like, I'm here to amuse you, Wazowski.
I'll amuse you.
I'll use and abuse you.
In whatever way I can.
Don't test me, whore. Oh.